Hi guys, Adeposi here, and would you like to learn how to connect better with your audience, when selling, how to connect with your prospects and, engage them more so that you're more likely to make that sale? Well, in today's video, I'm going to share 3 secrets, that you can start applying now and that will help you engage with your prospects instantly and, get more sales and results in your business. So stay tuned and I'll see you on the flip side. Okay, so the first reason is you can see that through what I'm doing already. The first secret is to smile. Okay, smile, right? That it comes naturally. We are more attracted to people that are smiling, as opposed to those who are not. So imagine a baby coming up to you and then you giving them that monster frown. What happens to the baby? The baby starts crying. So you need to learn. You need to start consciously, training yourself to smile more. And if you know me personally, okay, that's offline. If you know me offline, for any amount of time, you probably know that this is not something that comes naturally for me. Okay, it's something I've had to work on over the years. For several years now. I'm not want to smile often, okay, naturally, but it just helps you connect with people more. It helps people, get attracted to you more and at least get and engage with you more. Okay, so you want to consciously smile more, in your videos, when you're talking to prospects, and this works either online or offline. You understand? So you need to learn how to smile more in your videos, okay, and you connect better. So that's the first secret, right? The second tip I'm going to give you today is you need to speak to one person. Okay, speak to one person, and what do I mean by speak to one person? You see, the general thing that bloggers do, or that that online business people do, is you're trying to reach a large group of people, a large pool of people, right? The audience and the market is huge online, but even if the audience is huge, your message actually comes to them one at a time. Okay, so you don't want to you want to be as personal as possible. Okay, you're sending the message to you're broadcasting to thousands potentially, or even millions, but at any given point in time your video is being consumed by one person. Okay, and you want that person to feel like you're talking directly to them. Okay, if you see what I'm doing now, I'm talking directly to you. I'm looking you right in the eye and I'm talking directly to you, and that just helps the connection take place faster. It helps rapport to happen faster, and it helps you connect faster with me, right? Because you feel like I'm talking directly to you because I'm looking at you, and I'm not saying things like all of you or most of you, or I'm not generalizing. I'm talking directly to you. So I'm telling you, if you want to have more success in your business, and take your business to the next level, you want to learn how to connect with your audience. You need to learn how to smile more, and you need to learn, how to speak to one person at a time, right? If you've been, watching trainings or developing yourself in terms of online marketing, you probably have heard of the word avatar, who is like your ideal prospect. Okay, like who is if you could describe one person, okay, that is your ideal prospect, right? That's your avatar. And so what you can do is what I do is I imagine that my avatar, okay, whatever his name is, maybe his name is John or Paul or Peter or Sarah or whatever, imagine your avatar is looking at you straight through the camera, okay, whether it's your phone camera or a webcam like I'm using, but you need to imagine that your prospect is sitting, looking directly at you, either across the table or just through that camera, and you need to talk directly to them. Okay, and that just changes the whole dynamic. And you find that when you're actually talking this way, talking to one person as opposed to addressing the whole group at once, your personality is able to come out more, is able to, you feel more natural talking to one person, because really, I mean, you'll be more comfortable talking to one person than addressing 500 people, in an auditorium. So, I mean, you need to bring that also to your online marketing, and that just changes the dynamic of everything. So, the third thing is you need to get more yeses before you ask for the sale. You're leading your prospect on a journey, on a process which is going to end in you asking for the sale. But before you ask for that sale, before you get to the point where you need to close and ask for the sale, what you need to do is, I want you to pay close attention to what I'm about to say. You need to get as many yeses as possible, right, during that process before you get to the end. Now, what do I mean? Now, if you throughout this video, you might have heard me saying things like, do you understand what I'm saying? Are you getting me? Are you with me? Right? Those subtle questions, what do? They elicit people to start nodding. And even if you don't nod physically, in your subconscious, you are agreeing with me. So you want them to agree with you on as many things as possible, because why is that so? Now let me explain quickly. If you did physics, in high school or secondary school, there's a law. Newton's first law of motion states that it's the law of inertia. Okay, it states that an object tends to remain in a state of rest or continue in a state of motion, until an external force is applied. Right, something around that. But you see, when you get your prospect to start nodding and agreeing with you, right, from the beginning of the sale, this is actually called seeding the sale. Okay, you're actually conditioning them to say yes to you. You're conditioning them, to say yes to you, to agree with you. And when it gets to the end, and you actually tell them, take this next step, buy this product, join my team, partner with me, work with me, they are more likely to say yes, because they've already been saying yes, right from the onset. So, I mean, it's a very simple but powerful strategy, psychological strategy. And you just want to ask leading questions. It doesn't have to be anything obvious, okay? You get what I'm saying? I mean, I just threw one in there. It doesn't have to be anything so out of the ordinary. Just learn to. These are communication secrets, right? Communication secrets. These are secrets used by the high influencers. If you see someone like Tony Robbins online, in his events, what Tony Robbins does is when he's talking, he tells you, "Is there anyone in the room here who's ever had a failure? Say I." Have you heard something like that before? Say I, and raising his hand is actually eliciting a response from the audience to say I and also raise their hand. Some others say, if you've ever lost a loved one, raise your hand. Some say yes, and just get that feedback from the audience right from the onset, so that when you get to the end and actually ask for the sale, it's much easier for them to agree with you and continue saying yes, because we like saying yes. Nobody likes it. We like saying yes. Okay, so those are 3 tips. I hope you got value out of those. The first one is learn to smile more. The second secret is speak to one person at a time, and the third tip is get as many yeses as you can, before you ask for the sale. So I hope you got value from that. Those 3 secrets, definitely start applying them. You'll see results. I mean, even in your normal communication, right? Because sales is communication, marketing is communication. You start seeing more results and more engagement with people, in your everyday life if you apply this secret. So, please share this with others if you think you got value out of this, and if this might help your teammates to be able to communicate more. Definitely share this with them, and drop me a comment. Let me know which of these 3 tips, it was your biggest aha moment. If you had a breakthrough, from any of these 3 tips, just let me know what you learned from this post. I'd like to hear from you in the comment box below. So, thanks for watching the video again. I'll see you on another